welcome to Fume Fitness Hub. Today we have Osheen with us from Germany. So welcome Osheen to the club.
Thank you.
Great, great.
Thank you so much.
So Osheen has a great success. He has lost 13 kgs in just 4.5 months. So welcome Osheen.
Thank you so much.
Great. So I'll be asking some questions to you. So let's put on those questions and let's go ahead with that. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about a little bit of background. So what is your background? Where you're coming from, and your profession, your life? Can you talk more about that?
Okay. Basically, I'm from Haryana. So my hometown is Haryana, India.
Okay.
But so talking about my background, I am a data engineer. I was working with Infosys when I got associated with the Fume.
Okay.
And my generally location was in India, Chandigarh. Okay, but when I got to know about Fume, I was in Germany, and then I was just I just saw the Fume and just skip it because I was not much enthusiastic for doing diets and workout. Though I'm very passionate to have a good figure, physique, and everything, but lately, so far, it's been 5 years now in my IT career. So around 2016, I started my first, weight loss journey, which
Okay.
I just understood myself and understanding all macros and everything. I prepared it myself in the year of 2016. And around 1.5 year I spent, and I lost around 14 or 15 kgs by my own, doing workouts and preparing a good diet. It was a normal diet, not something which I prepared keto or something like that. Normal diet I followed. But since I moved into my IT career more around 2 years more than I spent 2 years in the IT industry then. So I was getting less time for me. Okay, so I was just working on the desk and skipping my workouts and everything, and slowly and gradually I gained weight again. Okay,
Okay.
because I was not calculating my calories. I was
Great.
just
Yeah.
eating junk and whatever is coming into my, I was having it.
Mhm.
And it's been now 2 years after 2016. I gained around the same weight which I lost.
Okay.
Not exactly same, but near about same.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so I'm not saying, I'm not blaming myself, I'm not blaming any situation for that, but it was me who haven't tracked anything
Mhm.
in terms of workout and food. So I instead everything, I just gained weight, and I was not, from that time I was not able to get the motivation and inspiration in me that from where should I start. No.
Okay.
So now Fume comes into picture. Okay.
Okay.
So I have a very good friend in Bangalore, Sharinder.
Mhm.
So I just got to know from him that he joined a Fume, and there are multiple things he did with Fume, and lost around good, inches and good kgs, and I think he is now fit. And I just took the feedback from him, and then he was like, "It's good. You must try," because I was just stuck. That from where should I start? I mean, somebody should be there to guide me. Though I know each and everything because I already did, but sometimes you need someone to guide you, to be on a track, to coach you, to mentor you in terms of everything. You can say motivation, you can say physical strength or something like that, maybe.
Mhm.
And then I just connected with Uma, and
Okay.
there comes into picture. Fume enters into my life in the month of, I guess, August 2020.
Mhm.
That time I just moved from Germany to India. So
Mhm.
in between I was just in Germany or India, so I was just traveling, and that's the big reason I could not follow my diet. And then after 2020 August, I started talking to Uma, and we discussed my goals and everything, what I want to achieve, and from where should I start. That's the basic and the most important thing that time I was looking forward. and we had a very good interaction in the first conversation, and then we started our journey, I think lately in mid of September. Yeah. And then it goes well for 1 week, but then I was just craving for sweets, because I'm very, I'm very foodie. I just want to eat different kind of foods, and especially the sweets. So I so wanted to eat desperately, but I just used to talk to her constantly, every day and night. I wanted to eat this. What shall I do? Where should I, compensate my calories? And apart from this, I was working out also. Okay, since there was lockdown in India and everything was, I mean, closed gyms and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I have I'm doing some workouts which she told me that I perform these exercises and everything. She told me up according to my weight and everything. So I did that, and also she advised me some resistance bands as well, so that I can make use of it. So yeah, I followed her blindly, and making notes of everything which she used to tell me in terms of macro knowledge, and diets, every diet which she used to eat, and which different you can say nutrition recipes she used to give me in terms of having my cravings for sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So, likewise, we followed this process for 2 or 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
In between, I got so many challenges as well, because when I started, after a month only, I have to travel to Germany for my some important work. It was sudden plan, and then we just quick. I mean, it was only a week. Yeah. We just skip our diet from India to Germany, and we switch everything what I was eating in India. Okay. Though I haven't faced any you can say problems by changing the diet, but it was very good, because I was following her in terms of food, and whatever I want to eat, she was suggesting that. It
Mm-hmm.
was not like that she is imposing me to eat something like this or this. So whatever the availability is there in India, whatever the availability was there in Germany, I used to tell her, and with that, food items, she used to tell me that we can plan this diet according to this and everything. So it was very good. It was going very great. I was doing workouts, running in terms of cardio, because I wanted to lose weight initially. And then, I mean, for some time, once or twice, I was doing weights, but not much, because I love to go for runnings and long walks. Okay. So Germany, I was doing this, and in India, after a month. So for this 3 month journey from September to November, I was in Germany also, I was in India also. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But we managed to lose around I think from 68 to 58, somewhere around 10 kgs in
Mm-hmm.
the month of November, by 25th of the date.
Okay.
So around 10 kgs we lost in the middle of this travel. Okay. And yes, it was very tough for me, because I was then traveling here and there, because I'm very uh, very passionate to eat chicken. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to eat chicken, with different varieties of chicken. But in India, I cannot eat it, every day, because you stay with your families, and families has their own,
Own rules and everything, right?
yes, exactly. Families have their own cultures, so we cannot just impose that I have to eat chicken on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But it was too good. I balanced according to whatever she told me, and I used to talk to her every day and night, that I'm feeling this. Shall I eat this? I should go with it. And sometimes I did cheat as well. having
Okay.
pizzas or everything in Germany,
Okay, it's a part of life, it happens.
Yeah, you cannot skip it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so here in Germany, there are certain things that people used to do parties and everything,
Mhm.
on weekends, because they are the only those days are the only days where you can, enjoy your uh, fun and do parties with friends. So here what I used to do is my friends used to have beers and everything in their hand. I used to bring my protein shake with them to party, and I used to have that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I used to talk these all things with Uma, that I'm doing this now. I cannot avoid saying no every time to them. So let's bring my own drink and then do the party. So then after 25th of November, I paused my diet
Hmm.
because I wanted to get settled down and do maintenance somehow for a
Okay.
month. And it was certain, I mean, you can say, I was planning for further things on my side. So
Hmm.
I wanted to make them prior. So I just skipped it for 1 month. And good part is that, in this 1 month, I haven't gained a single gram also in my body. Inches,
That's
you
good.
can say, but not,
Not in
weight.
bed. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Mm.
So then it was in January we planned to start again, because my goal was to reach somewhere around 51s and 52, and more of having muscle gain and
Mhm.
losing fat loss
Mhm.
using this technique. I wanted to go further with Uma for extending my diet.
Mhm.
So we started again in the month of January.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's in the progress now. So
Mm.
March, it's going on actually.
Still going
So
on.
now it's not exactly I'm pointing to my goal, but rather we talk around. I mean, it's not the matter of having a good number on my weighing scale. It should be having more of muscle gain and fat
Correct.
loss. So we used to talk about this, and I used to, sometimes get demotivated that I'm not looking at the numbers less on my weighing machine. Please tell me what should I do and everything.
Mm.
But so far, I just got this, knowledge that reducing weight is not a,
Measure of a
important
good health.
factor.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not an important factor in your journey to become lean.
Mm.
Ideally, it should be a fat loss
Mm.
that
Mm.
you should be following in a good way,
Correct.
rather than um, just having keto diets or some
Correct.
some fancy diets.
Correct.
So that's all my journey was,
Super. Very
and
good. Excellent.
yes,
Excellent story.
well, it was amazing. It's actually going on. It's not yet
It's not
completed.
yet over. Yeah, yeah. I said
Yes,
you still
exactly,
continue.
exactly.
So if I understand, you are totally right now in 4.5 months with us, right? With the whole
Yes, more or
ecosystem, right?
less. Yes.
Now tell me a few things. See, because what happens, many people start the journey. They always stay excited. They get excited by
Yes.
the pictures, by everything, seeing the examples and all. They get excited, but they
Yes.
get a lot of challenges in the process. Sometimes job challenge, sometimes personal challenge. And when they get a challenge, sometimes people don't know how to cope up with that. Okay, and this is a personal front. I can ask this question that you are a big challenge because when you change countries, your priorities also shift, right? You prioritize on different things other than your diet thing because
Yes.
you're thinking of the life which you'll be living there, the kind of the it's a different life altogether. So you're thinking about that
Yeah.
more compared to your diet and health and all, right? So what was your motivation? Because this is something people think, well, let me do after 6 months, after 8 months, let me come back and try or something like this. But what was your motivation to go through the journey without quitting in between? Because many people, in the journey they quit, they don't continue, somehow they lose the motivation. So how did you get to a motivation? How did you get to inspiration to continue the journey despite having so many challenges?
So what I feel is one should have the goal in her or his mind. Okay. So once that goal is firm enough, that then only we can decide that how important that goal is for you, right? So I wanted to get lean body anyhow, because I was having it before and I was not able to start enough. Yeah, now since this journey have started, so I wanted my goal to reach it to its final position. because I always because I came from my from a background. My dad was an army person, so
Oh, okay.
in the aim, yeah, in the age of touchwood, in the age of 50s, also now he's around 60s. He's also working out. I mean,
Okay.
walking or jogging or something like. So I used to get inspiration from him. Then that if he can do his part from his side, then why should I could should not? You know.
Correct, correct.
And then I'm very I just love doing exercises and walking and everything. So yes, moving from India to Germany, it was a bit challenge for 1 or 2 days. You can say that. But
Mm.
what I used to do is maybe if I'm calling somebody, I used to call them and I used to walk.
Mhm.
So that way I can cover my steps.
Okay.
Even in Germany, I used to prefer walking rather than going on public transport because
Mhm, mhm.
see, I have to. I don't have much time to spend
Okay.
on myself. So because here you have to do it everything by my own. I have to buy groceries, prepare food, everything.
Mm.
So what I used to do is if I have to visit doctor also, I used to go by walk, and so that my steps can be covered up. And what's my biggest motivation, you can say, is it's my goal which I used to see every day and night, that I wanted my older body which I was having in the year of 2015 and 16. I wanted to back, and that actually brings me confidence.
Correct,
Because if you are loving yourself in whatever way you are, then I think it boosts your confidence also.
correct.
And it will be very your mind works very good also. You can perform the good work in your career, or you can say that. And also you will be very fit. You feel like you are energetic every day and night. So that's majorly my motivation, because what I wanted to see is it should be inculcated in me. I should not be doing it for certain 1 or 2 months or 3 months just to lose weight and just stop it. It should be my part of life. It
Part
should
of
not
life.
be you can
Once in
say
a lifetime kind of thing.
yes.
Something one.
Yes, exactly, that's the correct word.
That's
So
great.
that's why I wanted a slow and process,
Mm.
so that it should go longer with me.
Correct, correct.
So
So that's
yes,
very interesting. If I understand, then your major thing was that you had a goal. I want to get back
yes,
my 2015 body. And did you have the picture somewhere or something, or maybe you had a kind of album
yes,
you could look at?
yes. I have in my phone, so it's in my favorites. I used to see it every day. I used to send it to Uma as well. See, this is the final goal I wanted to reach. I'm
That's
not designing the weight numbers or something like that. Just this kind of figure I wanted to achieve. That's
So if you guys, if you're watching this video, this is something I have been reiterating many times. You need to have an end goal, end destination. Where do you want to land up? Okay, so she was very good in that way because she knew where she want to go. So she did not bother much about the process. The process is something anybody can customize. But what is important is, do I have my goal? So my
yeah.
goals would be some picture for older days. Like the way I did is I put a picture from 2006 and I keeps watching that and get the motivation. Same as she has also done. She has got a 2015 picture. Keep watching, and most importantly, she did not, keep it to herself. She shared with
Yes,
the coach as well.
yes, right.
And when your coach knows your goal, right, and your coach actually kind of a driver of the vehicle you are in, and the
Yeah,
coach
right.
takes you to your goal. That's something interesting. So if I ask you,
Um,
so most people, another confusion they get is they think this whole journey of weight loss is only diet plan and exercise, and this is something I can get from anywhere. Why I need a coach? Because these diet plans, they're available in YouTube. It's there in
yeah.
Google. Google for any diet plan you can get also, and YouTube has a lot of exercises, by the way. Okay, then why the coach comes to the picture? If I ask, why the Uma came into picture, I mean, in terms of value addition, what extra she added to the value, overall your kind of weight loss journey. Diet plan, exercise is one part, but what else do you feel that coach also required? Can you throw some light on the importance of coach?
Okay. Basically, I was not having this information before I joined Fume, because I always think that it should be one who decides the goal. It should be one who keeps on tracking the calories and everything. It should be one who has to do workout. Nobody
Correct.
can, help out in this, because I used to have this mindset before. It's good also, it's bad also, because sometimes people wants motivation in terms of any work, you can say. Maybe if it has to be start from scratch, some push or some light or some coach has to be there. Why? Because I'll tell you, like in IT industry, if I talk about, if we start from scratch, you have been given a training to
Mm-hmm.
perform in the next few years. So
Correct. Correct.
likewise, if you have this training before, you will be performing lately after then in a good shape and in a good architecture. You have that basic knowledge in you. And also trainers, you can say the teachers in the training time, they'll guide you each and every step, that you have to put this step like this and you have to do like this. So they'll guide you in terms of that period, so that you can perform well in the next coming life.
Mm-hmm.
So likewise, when I had word with Uma, so there's a lot of things that I mean, a lot of challenges I faced.
Mm-hmm.
So it is just the problem of our mindset, because we always think that you know uh, it should be, I have to work out, nobody can help me, it's me who have to decide. Definitely I have to decide that I
Mm-hmm.
have to do it. So some knowledge should be there in terms of you can say management. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a good term that management has to become from the coach, because coach tells you that how this works and how this will be improved in your life cycle going forward.
Mm-hmm.
How you have to balance your workout if you are having any problems, or how you have to manage your diet if you are in a party, or if you don't have any a proper supply of food, where you have to manage all the macros in terms of my proteins and everything. So uh, there comes into picture that coach has to guide you in and out, to prepare your mindset, that whatever you are doing is not the result of 1 or 2 days. It
Mm-hmm.
will be a slow and steady process,
Correct.
which will give you a better result in the long time.
Mm-hmm.
So conditioning of mind is required, that is done by coach. So
Correct.
that's the major, I think it's a major thing nowadays, because people want somebody to guide you, or maybe tell you in your personal life also. Somebody, everywhere you see, in every industry there are coaches to guide you in terms of whatever industry, IT, or you can say there are coaches who are paid actually,
Yes. Yes.
especially,
Correct.
so why not to have this healthy lifestyle, to inculcate this healthy lifestyle, and to have a better coach in your life. So
Correct.
that's what
That's good.
I
That's good. I'll get a little deep into this very interesting topic. Can you give one example where you are actually stuck, you are not not able to make any progress, and a coach actually came and solved a problem? Any example you remember? A specific example which you feel
uh,
you liked a lot. That solution actually you liked a lot.
mhm.
They gave you something. Just think about it.
Uh, to be precise, I could not be able to tell you, but yes, in initial days when I, you can say, moved out from India to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So because there was a lot of change in my diet and everything,
Hmm.
and I was also moved out in Germany, and I have to prepare food also, because in India I used to have habit of preparing food from my mother, and there's a possibility that she can cook for you.
Hmm.
But now it comes into picture that I have to cook myself. I have to work out also. I have to do my job as well.
Hmm.
So it was a big hectic, and I was like, let's stop it now, and maybe I will carry forward from next one once I'll travel back. Okay.
Okay.
So it was very hard for me. So I had interaction with her, but she keeps on motivating me that if there's no such problem, if you are facing this, let's do it like the way you want. Okay.
Mhm, mhm,
So I tell her that these are the food, it's available. Let's start from this. If I'm not performing, I mean, I'm not able to work out every day, like
Mm-hmm.
5 days, or if we can reduce the calories a bit, or what can we do? And I have given her the options.
Mm-hmm.
So she was reading my mind, that what I wanted to do, and as per those calculations, she comes out with the plan that okay, let's do one thing, spend some hours, 1 hour or 2 hours, twice a day, twice a week,
Mm-hmm.
for exercises. And twice or thrice in a week, you can just do your steps and everything, and you can have this way.
Okay.
Slowly and gradually, I was going on a track. So
Mm.
small steps I have taken again, because I was in a new environment.
Mm.
And then in the next week, I was doing steps as well, and then I was doing exercises as well in the next week. So this was a major point, I can say.
Mm. It was a good
And
motivation. Yeah.
yes,
Mm.
yeah.
Good.
So and also I was facing this I told you that we used to have parties every
Yeah.
Saturdays and Sundays in Germany. So
Yeah.
it was very hard for me to say no to them.
Control.
And they used to have chicken. We used to prepare chicken, a lot of chicken together.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to ask her, what shall I do with this chicken part? Shall I eat this much, or then I used to ask her, this is the chicken, and then we have put. I used to stand there with my friends, that how much oil they are putting and everything. I used to check, and then we used to communicate that how much I can eat now in the party, and then I'm having my protein shake as well. So this was the small things which helped me a lot. And yes, now I am again on the extension of my diet. So,
Definitely, definitely. That's great. Very, interesting that Ocean in a great success. What question here? So now you have lost 13 kgs. It's a big transformation. So you are 68 now in 50s. So 50s is a dream of every girl, right?
yeah.
Boys want to be in 60s and weight wise, and girls want to be in 50s, and that's always a dream weight. So how do you feel right now in terms of the transformation in one part, but how do you feel it from inside in terms of day-to-day activities? How do you feel? Go same thing you used to do 1 year back or 6 months back. There was a different feeling, now getting a different feeling. So how this new life treating you? If I ask the question that way.
Yes, exactly. It's new life, no? It's so amazing. You feel very happy, energetic every time. Whenever I used to see mirror, I used to look very happy from inside. I can feel that happiness in me, because I can see there are a lot of changes in me. Okay. Initially, I used to just run for 1 or 2 kilometers, and I was just, and then now I can just run it for 8 kilometers in one go, and then it's good, because you lost good good number of kgs from you, extra kgs. And then apart from losing also, you are fit. I mean, you are not weak, or you are not any kind of person who are lethargic or something like that. And I feel more energetic in terms of. And then looking upon the clothes which I used to wear in the year 2016 year, 15 year, and when I used to wear that as well, I feel so happy. I mean, last 2 weeks also, I used to send I haven't I have sent some photographs to Uma, wherein I saw there are a lot of clothes are loose,
Mhm.
and I'm so happy. Though I am, it's sad on the other part that a lot of my clothes are waste now. But yeah, it's so good, because then you get compliments also from your
Yes,
family
yes,
and friends,
that is
and
right.
I haven't shared anything yet, because I wanted to give it a surprise to everybody whosoever looks upon me. So I have now shared one of the pictures with my friends. So he was like, oh, you are now so lean. So I was like, I'm getting good compliments. Also, it is a add-on factor. So yeah, it's a mind-blowing feeling, you can say, because you feel more confident, and you can wear more kind of clothes, and without any judgment of people.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
yes,
That's
so
great.
that's
That's great. Osin, great. I mean, that's a great feeling. I know that the weight loss gives you different kind of.
uh,
So
but it's not the end of journey.
yeah,
I would be
going.
having more goal. Initially started within weight. Now I have to be in a good, as Uma told me last week. I am into 17% of my fat levels,
Oh,
which is
great, great,
athletic.
great.
it's a good,
It's a great number for a lady, especially. 17% is
yes,
awesome. In boys don't have 17.
17.5.
Yeah,
Yes, and I started with 38. She told me.
38%. Oh,
Yes.
great,
So I was very happy, and when I just start googling about this term, so I got to know this is a good percentage level for any individual.
definitely. It's a great.
Yeah, so
Despite being
I'm
in a different country, you're able to maintain.
yeah, I'm feeling like that I'm one of them because they are so fit and fine here, and yeah, so
Great,
it's
great.
all about learning and going with the flow
Great.
to have
So
better
you had a
results.
great journey with so far. You're having a great journey with Fume, I can say.
Yes,
What
yeah.
happens? Many people when get into the journey, they are looking for quick fix. They want 1 month I want to lose 10 kgs, 15 kgs, and okay, you lost 13 kgs in 4.5 months. Why it is? I mean, can you give an advice or you can say kind of any message for people who are looking for quick fixes? Like 1 month I should lose this much. They don't understand. It's not losing weight; it's losing fat, and fat loss takes time. The way you have done
Yes.
it, you have done a very right way where 50% of your fat is lost, 38% to 17% is a great superb achievement. But what happens? Most people don't look at those numbers. They look at how much kg, how much 10
Yeah,
kg.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
So what is the message can you give to those people who are looking for quick fixes, quick weight loss solution? What is the message you have for them?
I would suggest to those, I mean, a suggestion from my side or advice, you can say.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Ideally, from my point of view, and to the people who I am concerned with, I would not be, happy if they are going with certain diets which make them reduce certain kgs in a month of 1 or 2. Maybe I have seen some people, they are just doing diets and reducing weights.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a very temporary part of life they are following, because anyway, it will give happiness to them in a short way.
Mm-hmm.
But later on, when they skip this maybe diet which they're performing, like having calorie deficit or something like that, they are performing, it will be, a very problematic situation for them, because they cannot follow this diet for a longer period of time, right? So
Correct.
after a time, when they achieve their goal, they'll start again with the back, having the same food which they used to have it. So I would suggest to them, just inculcate the habit of healthy food in your life. It's not about having different food other than the home food which we used to eat. It's just managing what is important to your body, and how much is the you can say weightage has to be given for each food,
Mm-hmm.
and how you have to manage all in a day. And
Mm-hmm.
also, I would suggest to them that apart from this, it's not like you have to just do diets and nothing have to be taken care for exercise and everything. Just perform small steps, so
Mm-hmm.
that at least 7,000 steps you can cover in a day, and small steps to manage your diet in terms of having good food, which is very good for you, because anyway, it will improve your skin as well, your face as well. So for specifically females, I would say uh, having a good food and the exercises will glow your skin as well.
Mm-hmm.
And for men's, they actually will follow anyway if to have a good physique build.
Yeah.
So that's what my call is, not to just skip this formula of having a good, keto diet and every diet. Just have a good food which already you are eating at your home. Just balance it, what is important and how much is the quantity you have to take it for each macro. And at least start, having steps of 7,000 at your place or home, something like that, and give 100% to each block, that
Correct.
is your diet and exercise. It's not like 70 or 30 or 50 or 50. It should be 100% weighted to them, and then you will be very good. So it will be a part of life, it will be not extra thing you are doing it.
Correct.
So once it will be a part of life, it will be having no problem, giving no problem, and you will be very having very less challenges then.
Correct.
So that's my final call. to every people out there.
Correct. Great,
Yeah.
great, Osheen. Thanks for taking the back. I mean, it's a great, best decision you've taken for your life by being associated with Fume. I'm sure that you have taken the great decision, and it's an
Thank
honor and
you.
privilege to have you here in the session and knowing your story of losing 13 kgs and getting to 17% body fat, which is a dream
Yeah.
of everybody, right? And it's a great opportunity. I'm sure that you're going to inspire a lot more people, with your new form, new version of yourself, version 2.0. Okay,
Yes.
and lot
Thank
more
you
people.
so much.
Yeah. So the mission, our the mission of Fume is to help 1 lakh people lose the belly fat and look younger. That's the goal. And thanks for being part of the mission. We
Thank you.
wholeheartedly thank you for this and looking for more awesomeness.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank,
much.
thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.